Rangers win again, 4-0 against the New Jersey Devils. That is back-to-back wins. That is also, in fact, back-to-back shutouts for Igor Shesterkin, who did not even get a shutout until his last NHL game. And what do you know? He gets another shutout tonight. Huge win for the Rangers again. Unfortunately, the Islanders couldn't beat the Bruins tonight when we needed them to actually win for those keeping track of the playoff race. Like I said, I'm still not a believer in the team making the playoffs personally, but this certainly does help. And as much as I don't want the team to make the playoffs, so then a coaching change happens, I do want to see this team make some strides, and you in fact are seeing them right now from the Rangers, and I'm loving the strides that I'm seeing from the young players and just everyone involved. Ice time hit up perfectly again. If Quinn's gonna coach the way he has over the past few games, then I can't really complain, because my complaint with him mainly has been the way that he hands out ice time to all the players. And the way he's been doing that lately, I haven't had a problem with it. And my other problem was he was trying to have us play way too defensive hockey like the Islanders do and all these other teams do, when you have a team that is significantly younger than a team like the Islanders. You have the second youngest team, because New Jersey now is the youngest after the trade deadline, but you have the second youngest team in hockey. And you got to take advantage of that by utilizing your offense, using that fast-paced game. And that's what the Rangers have been showing that they've been doing the past few games. And they've been getting that perfect balance, in my opinion, defensively. This right now, we're on a point streak. We're on a 4-game point streak, and this is more consistent hockey that we need if we do end up making the playoffs this year. We need to be playing more like this. Man. Great things. You know what else is great? Fade grips. You could get yourself grips on your controller like this for 20% off by using code Python if you click the link in the description. You could also get there some cases for your controller, and you could get yourself shirts, hoodies, and snapbacks. Be sure to use code Python at Fade Grips. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter, because I do tweet after every single game for your thoughts and opinions of the game. And also, be sure, while you're going down there, to leave a like on this video, subscribe if you are new, and turn your notification bell. And if you aren't new, turn it on as well, because don't want to miss these uploads, do you? Don't want to miss them. Great game, though, all around. I thought the second period, they stepped back a little too much for my liking. But overall, they limited the chances for New Jersey. It was only 16 saves for Igor's shutout tonight, which is nothing at all, really nothing at all, but I'll definitely take it. 47 seconds in, Jacob Trouba scores from Colin Blackwell and Mika Zibanejad, and Rangers already go up 1-0, and then I got the feeling coming out of the gate that they were going to score early, like the way they just played with even 10 seconds in. I'm like, yeah, I have a good feeling about this game. And then Trouba ends up scoring the goal. Then Ryan Lindgren, not too long after, ends up scoring for Panarin and Fox. And at that point, I got the feeling that this is going to be a watchable game. This is going to be a game that we could just relax, breathe. I didn't expect a shutout. I expected a win tonight, but I did not expect a shutout at all from Igor. So that definitely was nice to see. And then you had, although there was way too many close chances, way too many, but I thought they didn't let too many high danger chances get to them. There's time where Hughes got one off the post. There was one, I forgot who it was. It was a beautiful pass. I don't remember who it was on New Jersey, but beautiful pass set up to the opposite side of the net. Igor wouldn't have been able to save that, but ends up missing on the shot. So other than that, I can't really think of any other high danger shots. And anytime there was, Igor came up huge and made the save. Oh, there was another, I think it was Hughes in the slot, and Igor ends up getting the pad or the glove on it. But again, the fact that you only allowed 16 shots is huge, and you didn't sacrifice any offense at all to allow that. You played just smart hockey. Panarin then ends up scoring a little bit after that from Strome and Blackwell. Beautiful pass from Ryan Strome as bread and butter continue to do it, as they did it again in the second period. And same assist Strome, Blackwell. Beautiful pass from Strome on both of those goals. And in the second period, it was very quiet, not much happening, and not much else to say, but it was just hockey with little chances. That was where I was a little more upset with the way the Rangers were playing, because against a good team, if you play the way you did in the second period, any good team would score way more goals, or would score a goal in general, at least one. They took their foot off the gas and made it way too easy for New Jersey, in my opinion, in the second period. But overall, still not too bad. And then the third period, no goals at all. But Vitaly Kravtsov does not score because the goal got called back for offsides, and that pisses me off so much. He had his first goal, and this is what annoys me with offsides, and it's been a problem for me. I know they changed recently the rule with the skate, but for me, it's always still been, if the ref didn't call it because it wasn't that clear enough to be offsides, depending how long it is until the goal is scored, I think it should count. Because there's so many, I'd understand if it was, I'm pretty sure it was Buchnevich and Zibanejad on that. I'd understand if one of them shot it from the blue line and it was a close call offsides. I'd understand it then, but it was a little bit after that, and it was just a beautifully set up goal by Buchnevich to Kravtsov. Kravtsov goes 5-hole Mackenzie Blackwood, but called back because of offsides, and it was just very unfortunate. We didn't even get a good look at the replay of that, and it just sucks. I feel bad for Kravtsov. He shrugged it off, so you gotta give him credit there for not being completely pissed off, because I know for damn sure if that was me, I would be fuming on the bench. I would be absolutely fuming about that goal, about that not being called a goal. What else is there? I thought discipline-wise, they could have been a little bit better. They took 3 penalties. I think Kreider lately has been, he's been pissing me off lately. Although I did give Quinn some credit earlier. I will knock on one thing. I did not like his line changes in the third period. You're up 4-0. Why are you making line changes? Sam and Joe are like, oh, it's because they're trying to experiment different things. Maybe something will spark to make them better, or you're getting them used to each other in case they need to make line changes. No, more like you got to get these guys used to playing with each other. The only change I've been okay with, if they did, is Kravtsov up to the first and Kreider down to the fourth, because Kreider has been invisible lately, and he honestly does not deserve as much ice time as he has been getting. He doesn't deserve the 16 minutes of ice time. I think that any of the younger guys deserve way more ice time than him. I think he's been the worst forward out of all of them lately, and I just am not impressed at all with this play. And he was just undisciplined, taking a stupid interference penalty towards the end of this game. Just didn't like his play, and I haven't for the past few games. Throughout this point streak, he hasn't been playing well. But you get that Kreider that scored 2 hat tricks, right? If we could get that back for this stretch would be a lot more fun, huh? We'd be making a lot more noise than we currently are, huh? Just fine though. It is fine though, because again, we're winning games. We're winning games. That's all it is. We're winning games, and Trouba has been impressing me lately. I'm glad that Trouba is starting to play well. He hasn't been playing too well lately, or he wasn't playing well at all last year, I should say. But this year, he's really taken a step forward, and I think it has to do with the defensive coaching change. I think Jacques Martin has done a great job with this defense, and you're just seeing a step up from all these guys on the defense. You're seeing a step up from Fox, major step up from Fox. We knew Fox was great last year. We did not know we were in for a Norris-type season from him. Trouba's taken a step up, showing that he's maybe not worth $8 million, but he's at least showing that, hey, the contract's not as bad as it looked last year. Lindgren, who was already great last year, taking a step up, and I think part of why they struggled at the beginning of the season is, hey, Lindy Ruff is going to have us... Lindy Ruff, jeez. Jacques Martin's going to have us play a different style of defense. We got to get a little bit used to that. It was something new, and now you're starting to see it click together for the Rangers. You're starting to see it click together, and you're starting to see them also not sacrifice too much offense for defense, which was my problem, like I mentioned before. It was a problem to me before. So it's good to see that they are no longer doing that. Good to see that. So right now we sit at 48 points in 43 games played. Boston has 2 games in hand on us. Like I said, the Islanders couldn't beat them, of course. So they have 52 points for those of you keeping track at home for the playoff race. Let's get to Twitter, though, for the questions. New York Style 24 says, what a game, and why the fuck did Lindy Ruff challenge Kraft's first goal? I don't know why he challenged it. I mean, I understand as a coach, it's your job to do whatever it is to help your team be in the best position to win. But either way, this season's a lost cause for you guys. Come on, let the guy get his first goal. Piss me off. Completely pissed me off. That's all I could really say on that one. And in terms of the game, yeah, great game. Thoughts on Igor's performance? He made the timely saves he had to. I mean, what else can you say about a shutout? Yeah, it was only 16 saves, but he made the timely saves. There were a couple of chances that I think he could have ended up letting up, but he ended up coming up big in those moments. And very impressive game for him. And this is what we need if we want to make the playoffs. We need this type of goaltending. Not that Igor has been underachieving at all this season, but he's taking a step up from what we've seen all season from him, and it's just great to see. But that is going to be it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night, everyone.